Are you a player who can't miss in practice, but when you get in the game, your highlights turn to bloopers? If you are, here are a few keys that helped me go from being a practice player growing up to now being a professional. One of the main reasons you're playing better in practice instead of the games is because the game's unpredictable. Practice is familiar, it's comfortable. You're around people you know, players you know their tendencies, you know their habits. You can react to what's going on. You know the plays that are being run and when they're gonna be run. You know what actions are gonna come when. But when you get in the game, everything's random. You gotta be able to respond, you gotta be able to react, and you can only do that by preparing. But how do we prepare? It's really simple. One step is watching the game, picking up on patterns. That's how you can start thinking ahead on the court. Watch your favorite players, watch your favorite leagues, watch your league, watch yourself. And that's gonna bring me into step two. Step two is learning from your mistakes. Now, I've been playing this game for many, many years, and I've had my fair share of bad games, and oh no, something doesn't feel right. So like I was saying, I've had my fair share of bad games, and I know how difficult it is to go back and watch those scenes of that bad game. And not going in and trying to find a highlight somewhere. I mean, really sitting down and watching the ugly plays and trying to figure out what went wrong. And I know just thinking about that makes your stomach turn, and I know it's a little bit scary. But if you're able to invest the time and have the courage to sit down and watch those bad moments, those uncomfortable moments of the games, you're going to start to see magic occur. You're going to see the magic of perspective. Perspective changes everything. If you take a game and just go on how you felt in the moment, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be worse than it actually was. Once you see it from a bird's eye perspective on film, you're going to be able to see exactly what went wrong. And you're going to see that it's just a little error. It's a little timing thing. It's a little skill that you can brush up on. But those secrets stay hidden if you never take the time to watch your bad plays. Step 3 is learning how to play under control. Sometimes we make the mistake of thinking that trying harder and putting more effort in game situations is the key to performing better. But I have a small example that might change the way you think. I want you to tell me which player is harder to guard, player A or player B. Player B, right? So we see that skill really isn't the issue. Both players are very, very skilled. They can both dribble the ball at a high level, but one knows how to utilize that skill. If you have the skill to perform in practice, that doesn't leave you come game time. The secret's in what you focus on. Player A focuses on effort, but player B focuses on making each move with a purpose. All right, I got one last gem for you guys. But in order to unlock it, I'm gonna need you to do a few things. It's really simple and it's free. And I mean, look at this. Should this be free? Not really, but it is. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and if you want to stay tuned to more gems in the future, ring the notification bell right down below. Once you've done that, I need you to go into the comment section and comment gems. All done? Good, then let's get into it. The last gem and the final step to going from being a practice player to a player who can dominate games is beating something I call the hero's curse. As basketball players, we grow up seeing the highlights, the game winners, the big moments, the clutch plays. But because from a young age, we see these incredible plays, these impossible moments, these last second shots that seem to defy the odds, we think that in those moments, those players, our heroes, are doing something other than what they've done their entire careers. So when we find ourselves in big moments and big games, we start to think that we have to be more than who we are at that moment in time in order to perform. And we start to put unnecessary pressure on ourselves to expand beyond the skill that we have. The problem is that's not possible. And the truth is the players who excel In the big moments, and the ones who become the real heroes are the ones who do the thing that they've done their entire careers and have practiced for hours and hours on end on their own one more time. It just happens to be at a time when all the eyes are on them. So my challenge to you is, the next time you're in a big game, in a big moment, take that shot, make that play. Trust in the ability that you work on daily and show in practice and make it happen. And it might go well and it might not. But if it doesn't, or if it does, you're gonna wake up that next morning and realize that the world's still spinning. You have all the skills you need to be able to perform the next time the moment calls for it. Need more convincing? Well, check out this video I made on building a shooter's mindset. It might help you one more step further. Go ahead, I'll see you over there.